There's a woman out there, and she's taken over my mind, leaving me lost in thoughts of her every waking moment. It's not obsession, it's admiration, a deep connection I can't explain, but it's as if she's become a part of my soul, and I can't stop thinking about what could be between us. It's as if she's come into my life, and without warning, my thoughts began to orbit around her. Every day, every moment, her essence lingers in my mind, stirring emotions I never knew I had. I can't help but wonder if she feels the same way. She's like a beautiful storm, sweeping through my thoughts, my heart, and my soul. There's a woman out there who has taken over my mind completely, and I'm both terrified and enchanted by the power she has over me. Her smile lingers in my mind, a constant reminder of what could be. Every word, every laugh, every glance has been etched into my thoughts. She doesn't know it yet, but she's already taken over everything. Every time I close my eyes, I see her face. It's like she's embedded herself into the deepest corners of my mind, taking root in a place I never knew existed. She's become my dream, my obsession, my thought. There's a woman out there who has invaded my thoughts in ways I never expected. I can't seem to shake her from my mind. And the more I think about her, the more I find myself wondering if I'm ready for the kind of connection she might bring. She's not just in my thoughts, she's woven into the very fabric of my existence. Her presence in my mind is constant, undeniable, and though I've tried to let go, she holds on with a grip that's impossible to break. Every moment spent thinking about her is a moment spent in pure wonder. She's become an unwritten story in my mind, one that I long to live out, even if it's just in my thoughts for now. Her voice echoes in my head, and her laughter dances around my thoughts like a melody I can't stop playing. There's a woman out there who has wrapped herself around my mind, and now I can't imagine life without her. When she looks at me, I feel like she can see right into the depths of my soul. There's a woman who's captured my heart and mind, and even though she doesn't know it, she's become my every thought. She's the calm in the storm of my thoughts, the clarity I never knew I needed. When I think of her, I think of peace, of beauty, of something I didn't know I was searching for. Her energy is magnetic, pulling me in even when I'm not looking. She's taken over my mind, and now there's nothing I want more than to see where this unexpected connection will lead. It's as if the moment she entered my life, my thoughts became consumed by her. She lingers in my mind, a constant source of wonder, of hope, of possibilities I never knew existed. She's become my muse, the inspiration that fuels my every thought. Every day, I find myself thinking about her, imagining the life we could create together, if only the stars aligned. There's a woman who's taken over my thoughts, not with force, but with grace. She's entered my life quietly, yet her presence fills every corner of my mind, making it impossible to think of anything else. I never thought someone could occupy my mind in the way she does, but there's something about her, something that captures my attention and keeps me thinking about her long after we've parted ways. I find myself lost in thoughts of her, as if my mind can't escape the connection we share. Every time I think I've moved on, she finds her way back into my mind, reigniting the feelings I thought were gone. It's as if she's become the sun, shining brightly in my thoughts, chasing away the darkness and replacing it with light. Her presence fills my mind, and I can't stop thinking about her, even when I try. There's a woman who has the power to make me forget everything else. She's taken over my thoughts, my heart, and my dreams. I can't help but wonder if she's feeling the same way. My mind races with thoughts of her, and no matter how much I try to push them away, they only seem to grow stronger. There's a woman out there who has captured my thoughts, and I can't seem to break free. She's a mystery I can't solve, a puzzle that intrigues me at every turn. There's something about her that stays with me, and no matter how hard I try, I can't stop thinking about her. There's a woman out there who's taken over my thoughts in a way that I can't explain. She's not just in my mind, she's in my soul, pulling me toward her in a way that feels destined. Her presence in my mind is a constant. No matter where I go or what I do, she's always there, a part of my thoughts, a part of me, and I don't know if I can ever let go. Her smile haunts me. It's etched into my mind like a beautiful memory I can't forget. Every time I see her, every time I think of her, I feel like I'm falling deeper into her world. There's a woman out there who has taken my mind on a journey, one filled with wonder, excitement, and uncertainty. She's a constant in my thoughts, a reminder of everything that could be. She's a dream I never thought would come true. But now that she's here, she's taken over my mind in a way that feels both terrifying and exhilarating. It's as if every thought I have is a reflection of her. She's become the center of my universe, and now every moment I spend thinking about her feels like a moment spent in bliss. There's a woman who's entered my thoughts like a quiet whisper, and now I can't seem to get her out of my mind. She's a part of me, whether I want it or not. I never knew it was possible for someone to take over my thoughts in this way. But with her, everything has changed. She's become a permanent fixture in my mind, and I don't know how to let go. She's like an addiction, and I can't escape it. My thoughts are consumed by her, and no matter what I do, I can't seem to stop thinking about her. There's a woman who's captured my attention in ways I never expected. She's become the center of my world, the spark that ignites my thoughts, the reason I can't stop wondering about what I could be. Every time I think I've moved on, she reappears in my mind. She's like a ghost, haunting my thoughts, reminding me of the possibility of what we could be. Her presence in my mind is like an echo, reverberating through every thought and feeling I have. There's something about her that refuses to leave, and I can't figure out if that's a good or bad thing. She's taken over my thoughts, not with force, but with the quiet certainty that she belongs in my life. And now, every thought I have is colored by her presence, every feeling infused with her energy. There's a woman out there who's become a constant presence in my mind, a thought I can't shake, a feeling I can't ignore. And I can't decide if I'm falling in love with the idea of her or with the person she truly is. Her smile lingers in my mind like a sweet melody, a tune I can't get out of my head. Every moment spent thinking about her feels like a moment spent in pure joy. She's the reason I can't focus, the reason my thoughts are constantly drifting toward her. There's a woman out there who's taken over my mind, and now I can't think about anything else. There's something magnetic about her, something that pulls me in and keeps me thinking about her even when I'm not around her. I can't explain it, but it feels like fate. She's become a part of me, a piece of my soul that I can't seem to release. Her presence in my thoughts is overwhelming, and I don't know if I want it to end. There's a woman out there who's taken over my mind and my heart. I never expected to feel this way, but now that I do, I can't imagine life without her in my thoughts. She's not just in my mind, she's in my heart, my soul, my very being. Every thought I have is filled with her, every feeling colored by her presence. There's a woman who's captured my attention in ways I never expected. She's taken over my thoughts completely, and now I can't stop thinking about her, wondering about her, dreaming of her. Every time I close my eyes, I see her face. Every time I open my eyes, she's there in my thoughts, a constant presence that I can't seem to shake. There's a woman out there who's invaded my thoughts in ways I never imagined. She's become a part of my daily life, my nightly dreams, and everything in between. She's become the focus of every thought, every feeling. There's no escaping it. She's taken over my mind, and now I can't imagine a future without her in it. Every time I think of her, I feel like my heart skips a beat. She's become the centerpiece of my thoughts, the constant that I can't escape. She's like a beautiful puzzle, one I can't stop trying to solve. Her thoughts, her presence, her essence, they're all wrapped up in my mind, constantly urging me to learn more about her. There's a woman who has my thoughts in a constant state of unrest. She's like a dream I can't quite reach, a vision that lingers at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. She's become a thought that I can't escape, a feeling I can't ignore. There's a woman who's taken over my mind, and now everything I do is colored by the thought of her. Her presence in my mind is constant, unwavering. There's a woman who has my thoughts in a chokehold, and I'm not sure I want to break free. Every time I think of her, it's like the world stands still. There's something about her that captivates me, that keeps me coming back to the thought of her. She's become an essential part of my thoughts, a presence that I can't seem to escape. Every day, I find myself thinking about her, wondering if she feels the same way.